NBA 2K23 Season 4 is here, and it's time to turn that jump shot from trash to cash, from brick to chick, from... I don't have anything else. But listen, I know a lot of y'all are just going to skip to the jump shot, so before you do, could you just drop me a like, and if you're new, subscribe? All right, let's get into the shots. All right, so I got 2 jump shots for 6'5 to 6'9, 2 jump shots for the small guards, and then 1 jump shot for the bigs, because if you're not using this shot on your big, then I don't know what you're doing. But check it out. This is the jump shot that I use on my 6'8 build, on my whatever you want to call it, LeBron James, Miami Heat LeBron James, whatever you want. The build you're watching in Pro-Am, in the stage, all those videos, this is the shot that I'm using, all right? So it's LaMelo Ball base, 94% Oscar, and 6% Jovic. Now, I mean, the grades are really good, but honestly, don't even really trip about grades when you're watching, like, when you're creating your jump shot. The only thing you want to make sure is that it's A+ speed, and even when you turn the release speed down, you want to make sure the speed is still good, because some jump shots, if you turn the release speed all the way down, it'll still say A+, and that means it's a really fast jump shot. And then obviously always put the jump shot on max speed. That's like rule number 1. If you're using anything that's not on max speed, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what you're doing. But as you can see, even in the comp Pro-Am, like, I'm ISOing using this jump shot. It's really fast. I'm shooting from deep, especially when I have badge. And this is on a build with an 85 3-pointer. You know, you slap this thing on a build with an 89 3-pointer or a 92 3-pointer, you go crazy with it. But it's really good. It's really fast. The elevation is good. It's really similar to the jump shot I was using earlier in the year on my 6'9 build, if y'all remember that one. But I just tweaked like the release percentages. I was messing around with it one day and I realized I could make the jump shot faster than what it was, so that's what I did. And yeah, it's really good. I've been going crazy in the Pro-Am. I got a whole like Pro-Am like regular season recap video dropping that's gonna be like an hour long, and this is the shot that I'm using. I mean, you could just see from some of these clips, man, it is really good shot, I ain't gonna lie. So make sure y'all check it out. Make sure you give it a shot if you're using a build that's from 6'5 to 6'9. Like I said, let's move on to jump shot number 2. But first, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Factor. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever before by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals straight to your door. Factor meals arrive pre-prepared and ready to eat in 2 minutes, which is perfect for busy lifestyles. My favorite part about Factor is how inclusive they are for everyone's diet. For example, they offer keto, Calorie Smart, Chef's Choice, veggie, and even vegan options, so no matter what your dietary needs, you can be included. Another important thing for me personally about Factor is how much time I save. I don't have to go to the grocery store. I don't have to spend 45 minutes cooking food. They come pre-prepared, ready in under 2 minutes. They're delicious and nutritious. It's perfect for my lifestyle. So head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code JONO60 to get 60% off your first Factor box. Yes, 60% off your first Factor box. Thank you to Factor for sponsoring this video. So if you have a 6'5 to 6'9 player, honestly, in my opinion, these are the 2 best bases to use. I got this shot from my boy Double H. I'm gonna leave the link to his channel in the description if you want to see more on this jump shot, on his build, all that type of stuff. Double H channel will be linked down below. But this is Kuzma base with Oscar releases. You see the A+ speed, and like I said, don't really worry too much about the other grades. I mean, maybe the release height you might want to look at. It is a B+, so it ain't bad. But overall, I mean, you're gonna see the difference when the clips start playing. Like the jump shot, it is fast, just like the LaMelo Ball base, but it's more of like, I don't know, he doesn't elevate as much in my opinion. It's a little bit like quicker than the LaMelo base. You see, like, you know, there's not much elevate. He only jumps like maybe 2-3 inches off the floor. So it's like maybe the shot is actually not quicker, or it is quicker, I don't know, but the animation is like there's not as much elevation or whatever. But yeah, Double H uses this. If y'all don't know about Double H, I mean, come on, bro. He's like, by this point, he's one of the biggest 2K content creators. He'd be going crazy every year. Park, Pro-Am, stage, whatever he ends up playing, he's always going crazy on the unique builds that he makes, and he's always hooping. So definitely a jump shot you might want to check out and try. I think I actually put this in my original jump shot video like 3 months ago, and it has withstood the test of time all the way until now, 3-4 months later here in January. So definitely a really good jump shot for y'all if y'all don't like mine. Jump shot number 3, this is for small guards out there. All right, you got to have a really high 3-point rating, you got to be short, all that type of stuff. But this is coming from my boy Young Dirk. Okay, Steph Curry base, Oscar releases. Now he's not the only one that uses. A lot of guards use this, like a lot of comp guards. I'm talking guards that are going to be going to the 2K League and getting paid thousands and thousands of dollars to play this game at the absolute highest level. They use this shot. It is a really good shot. but you're gonna have to get used to it. It is super fast. It's really good for like peak shots. You know, if you're playing comp pro-am 5v5, you need a really fast jump shot if you're running pick and roll, and this is one of them. I mean, you see some of the shots Dirk is hitting on this, man. If y'all don't know about young Dirk, listen, really good player this year. He played a wager against Nadex, he swept him. He played a wager against Power, he beat him. Like, he's been going crazy this year, and he does a lot of tutorial and tips videos, so make sure, you know, his link will be in the description if y'all want to go check it out. It'll definitely help you improve your game. A lot of dribble tutorials, like helping you incorporate, you know, really glitchy dribble moves into your game, and then, you know, all the other badge tips, build tips, all that type of stuff. But as you can see, man, Curry, Oscar, you see a lot of comp point guards and shooting guards run this in the pro-am. A lot of stage players run this when they're, you know, on their little guards isoing or running pick and roll, pick and pop in the stage. Like, it's a comp jump shot. So, you know, if you're a more casual player, you're definitely gonna have to get used to the speed of it because it's super fast. But if you got a small guard, you got a high 3-point rating, you can't go wrong with this. The one thing I would say is, even on my small guard, I didn't like Oscar releases, so what I did was I went Oscar Robertson and Darius Garland releases and just tweaked the percentage to find the best like grades and the best like look that I liked. Because for some reason with double Oscar, I didn't like the release queue. I couldn't really like figure out the animation, but when I put Garland in there, it made it a lot easier and I shot a lot better. So definitely like tweak it. You could always tweak these jump shots to like fit more of your liking, to shoot more consistent, but you can't go wrong. Curry, Oscar, really good. Let's move on to the small jump shot number 2. Jump shot number 2, well, number 4 in this video, but number 2 for small guards is coming from my boy Book of Book. I will leave the link to his Twitch in the description. Really, really good point guard. This is the Oscar and Darius Garland releases I was talking about, but uses Kevin Porter Jr. base. And you see a lot of pro players that don't like the Curry base. They go with KPJ. You can't go wrong either way. You just got to figure out what works best for you. And I mean, you guys have probably seen Book in some of my videos. Even in 2K22, we won a couple tournaments together. We played against each other in a couple money tournaments. We played a wager together this year. Like, dude is a really, really good player. He's trying to get to the 2K League. So, you know, if you're ever looking for comp pro-am, like good streams every single night, definitely check out his Twitch in the description. And shout out to him for giving me this shot. I mean, you see him going crazy with the crabs, with the fades. And listen, for those of you that like to fade, like, or you want to start to fade, if if you're a newer player, your jump shot does affect a little bit how your fade looks. Now, obviously, you know, your dribble pull-up is the main thing that affects your fade. But I feel like, you know, depending on the shot that I'm using, my fade looks different, the releases and all that stuff. So make sure you have on a shot, if you're looking to fade, you have on a shot that lets you, you know, fade comfortably. And as you can see, I mean, the shots Book is hitting in this, it's definitely a shot you could shoot standstill, you could crab and shoot with it, you could shoot the fades that you need to shoot if you're playing comp 5s, comp 3s, whatever the case may be. I mean, absolutely cooking people. But like I said, most pro-am guards, they're either using Curry base or KPJ base. So that's how you know, like, when the best of the best players are using it, it's definitely something you're going to want to try out, even if you're a more casual player, just because it's going to, you know, if you put on the best animations in the game, I'll be honest, 2K is a game that if you have the best animations on, it is going to make, like, winning and playing good on the game a lot easier. Sometimes I'll watch someone play, and I'll be like, damn, they're not that good, and I'll look at their animations, I'm like, yo, switch to your animations to this, they'll change it, and all of a sudden they look great, man. So shout out to Book for the jump shot. Let's move on to the bigs. Now, for all my big men out there, or low three-pointer builds, if you're not using Brissett base, I don't know what you're doing, okay? It is the best base for a low 3-point rating, low mid-range rating, or just a big player that, you know, obviously if the taller you are, you're not going to have as high of a 3-ball. This is the base to go to, okay? Tim Duncan released 72%, Dirk Nowitzki released 28%. These clips in this jump shot is coming from my boy Corner. I've been playing pro with him for a little while now. He's been in the comp 5s for a while. Really, really good shooter, good popper. I'm gonna leave the link to his Twitter in the description if y'all have any question about his build or anything else that he has on. You know, he doesn't really create content, but he does have a Twitter, so I'll link his Twitter. Y'all can reach out to him via tweet or DM or whatever y'all want to do. But basically, all these clips are him on either a 7-foot, a 7-2, or a 7-3 build. You know, he changes builds depending on what he's playing and whatnot. And yes, shooting from half court, shooting off dribble, shooting, you know, step backs, shooting all catch and shoot, all whatever types of shots you want. Brissett base is the best one to go, because not only is it like a good base, but it is a fast base. And on a big player, it's tough to find like fast jump shots sometimes because, you know, they don't give you access to all the good bases. But look at the dude is shooting fades on a player over 7 feet tall in pro-am games. You know, obviously in the rec he's doing his thing, but it's just rec. But even in the comp games, he's out there doing his thing. You guys are going to see in you probably already, if you watched my pro-am video already, you already saw him. But even in the video I have coming up of the regular season recap that I was talking about, he's going to be in it, and you guys are going to see. Even on the 7-2 player, 7-3 popper, he's still going crazy with this jump shot. Brissett base is what I use on my Wembanyama build. On my upcoming video, I got a Jokic video dropping. On any big player, I use Brissett base. It's the best base when it comes to lower 3-point rated builds, and that's why I say for the bigs, because the bigs usually have a lower 3-point rating, man. But we went over the small guards, we went over the 6'5 to the 6'9 players, we went over the best base for the bigs. Hopefully some of these jump shots help you guys out. If you're interested in watching me react to Ticino versus Statistics Wager, that video is on the screen right there, and I'm not gonna lie, these boys were going to war with big money on the line on this game. Definitely go check out that video. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.